Students are currently on holiday, and what serious parents like you will begin to think about now is what type of school will my child goes to in the next session? Will I leave them in the same school? Will I have to change their school for them? These are the questions I believe will be roaming around your mind. And that's normal, okay? In this video, I want to explain 3 questions you should ask before selecting a school for your child. There are so many factors to consider, but if you try to consider all of those factors, it can get you confused. And you have to agree that it is not possible to get answers to all of your questions. That's why I reduce it to 3 very important factors I feel will help you to take the best decision for your child's schooling. Are you ready? Number 1 is the leadership. Ask questions about the leadership of the school. A school cannot be better than the quality of the leaders. Okay? So you want to know, what is the experience of the leaders? Are they innovative? Are they trying to improve the quality of learning in the school? And how are they doing it? Okay? You know this by asking questions either around the school or by going directly to the school and sitting down with the leadership to ask them questions. Okay? What plans do they have for the school? Does the leaders have, the required experience and qualification to be able to navigate, okay, what it takes, to provide your child and other children in that school with the quality of learning they require? So leadership is very important. And you also want to know what is the structure of the leadership. Do they have head of school, assistant head of school? Do they have registrar? Depending on the type of school and the level of the school. So you want to know, do they have a leadership structure? Who is reporting to who? How are the teachers reporting to them? Is the system in place? These are questions you want to ask. Okay? So when you get the leadership right, everything falls in place. Everything. Because you now have a school that will cater to the need of your child, because the leaders are qualified, okay, they are innovative, and they have the sense of empathy to be able to provide the service you are looking out for. That's number 1. Let's go to number 2. The second vital and most important question to ask is the quality of the teachers. Okay, very important. These are the people that will stay directly with your children in the classroom. So if they don't have good teachers, no matter the quality of their environment, okay, you cannot get the quality education you are looking for. So what do? You want to ask about what is the minimum qualification that the school is always taking. That's the first question you want to ask. Does the school have a training framework, a training plan for their teacher that they take them through every now and then? And what does the plan looks like? Okay, that's the second question you want to ask. Does their teachers have the required experience to be able to manage the classes that they are giving to them? Okay, then what is the motivation? How is the school motivating the teachers? What are the salaries they are taking? What are other, motivation tools that are in place to ensure that the teachers are well inspired to provide the quality education that your child really requires? Okay, so quality of teachers is very important, and you want to be sure that they are always training them. That's very vital, and they are well motivated to deliver. When the teacher is not happy, nothing works in the classroom. There is nothing you can do about it, okay? They just pretend that they are delivering, but right inside of them, they are not doing the kind of job that will give your child the quality of education you are paying for. Let's get to the last one, okay, which is equally important, and that is the resources. Okay, I call this resources because it entails the structure of the school. How conducive is the environment? It's not only about the paint in the wall, okay, and the flashcards and all that. It's about how well ventilated is the classroom, how well lit is the classroom, how well arranged are the seats. Is it congested? Do they have enough space to move around? Okay, these are questions you want to ask. These are the things you want to check. Don't get carried away by colors. Okay, schools are good at combining colors to attract you in the first instance. That is not a bad thing, but dig deeper to know exactly how does the classroom arrangement look like. How many children at the maximum are allowed to sit in the classroom, and how big is the class? Do you understand? That's part of the question you are asking about resources. The second part is, do they have rich teaching aids that the teachers can use to deliver in the classroom? It's very important. If the teaching aid is not sufficient enough, then teachers don't have tools to work with. No matter how brilliant they are, they needed aids to be able to ensure that they have, they deliver quality teaching. For example, do they have flashcards? Do they have models? Do they have, for example, computers, projectors, depending on the type of school and, of course, what you are paying for. So teaching aid is very important. The other part is the environment. Is it secure? Is it such an environment that will prevent your children from getting injured when they are playing? Do they have a safe play, environment? These are part of the questions that you want to ask. What does their books looks like? These are part of the resources you are asking about. Are they looking for cheap books that will allow them to be able to maximize profit, or they are interested in quality books that is sufficient to provide quality education for your children? These are the questions that you want to ask. So it sums up into three important questions. Number one, leadership, teachers, and resources. When the school gets this right, then almost everything falls in place. Okay, so I hope you have gotten a value in this video about the type of questions you should ask to know whether you should keep your child in the school or you should change the school for them. If you are keeping your child in their school, then you can answer these questions yourself based on the previous experiences with the school. What is the quality of the leadership of the school? What is the system of the leadership? What is the quality of the teachers? What is the training options available for the teachers and motivations? Ask these questions and you will likely not go wrong with your choices. Thank you so much for paying attention to this video. I hope you have gotten a value. Thank you, and see you in the next video.